What is up, guys? Arolf here, back again with another video. Today we'll be taking a look at the Marvel Legends Captain America Civil War 3-pack, Spider-Man, Captain America, and Iron Man. So let's get right into this. Alright, so taking a look around the box, on the top you get Marvel Legends, on the bottom Captain America Civil War with the three names in white. Across right there is the stripe with the Hasbro logo at the end. Alright, so taking a look around the side here, it's a pretty big box. So that's why it's at this angle. You got a Captain America Civil War logo with Captain America. It's all blue on this side. Now on the other side you get Team Iron Man. Same thing, Captain America Civil War logo, Iron Man, all in red on this side. Now on the back you get a nice picture of these three figures, which look way better than the ones that we have in the package, which is unfortunate. On the side, you get a brief description, so pause if you want to read that, in various different languages as well. And before we open this guy, take a look at the bottom here, and it says 3 figures, 6 accessories, and 1 shield. Alright, so let's get this guy out of packaging. Alright, so the differences aren't really that major for these figures. Now, taking a look at Captain America first, you can see he does have some, I guess, worn look effect to him. They kind of added some dirt, kind of from the upper torso and all the way up to the head. Kind of a really okay job. It looks, I guess, okay, but not really battle damage. But differences for the Captain America are just the worn effect, and it kind of has a lighter blue for the 3-pack. For the shields, same thing, it's just a little darker, has a worn look. And I know people have been complaining about not having the Black Panther, or they just wish that they have the Black Panther marks. I guess you would call these Black Panther marks, just you could just imagine it. They did an okay job with this. It looks pretty cool. Really digging this worn look of a shield. Now for Iron Man, same thing. From the actually they got the leg part done, the left leg. From the left leg and torso and the head, they added burn marks, I guess. But other than that, what they did right with this one is they added the silver on the side right here. On the original figure that they didn't have it, but on the new one they do, which is really nice. They included 4 of these repulsor blast things right here. Now comparing the blue ones to these ones that came with the original figure, they're a little bit frosted, unlike the regular ones. I wish that these were frosted, that would be nice, but that's okay. And yeah, that's pretty much the qualitative difference between these figures. In addition to their accessories, they have alternative heads. You can see the one for Captain America, it's pretty basic. There's nothing really special about this one. It's the exact same what you get with the other figures of Captain America. Alright, for Iron Man, it's a little different. This is a new head sculpt. Really clean on the goatee. Kind of looks like more the Avengers hairstyle in the first movie. I really like the, I guess just the sculpt of it. The paint is pretty bland. There's nothing really special. Like I said, with the sculpt here, I like what they've done with the hair. The paint is clean, a little oily, you can see in the light right here. But I wish that they had the new the hairstyle with Robert Downey Jr. This is more the first movie Avengers type hairstyle. Alright, so here's just a quick size comparison between these 3 figures, and you can see how Spider-Man fits perfectly next to Iron Man and Cap. Alright, so one last comparison is between the Amazing Spider-Man 2 Spider-Man and the Civil War Spider-Man. You can see the size differences here, and you could see how the Civil War Spider-Man is a little shorter. Now that I look at it, the Civil War Spider-Man looks way better than the Amazing Spider-Man 2 Spider-Man. I don't know if it's just me, but the eyes on the Civil War Spider-Man are better, and I just don't like the big eyes in general, in my opinion. Alright, so taking a look at Iron Man here. Now, first off, with his head sculpt, it's exactly the same like the original. There's no like battle damage marks, it's just painted on. So you could see it's kind of scorched right here, half his face. And the metallic that they use is okay. It looks a little bit cheap. It doesn't look that great. From his torso here, same thing. Little scorch marks with a little scuffing. Same thing on the right shoulder right here. Nothing really special. You can see on the back. From the back side, this essentially looks like the other figure. See right there. And the one that I got, his hand was a little warped for some reason. Looks a little weird. And on his left leg, there are some scorching marks as well with scuffing, which is pretty basic. And on the bottom, just got some peg holes for the repulsors. Alright, so getting a look at Iron Man's articulation here. His head is on a ball joint hinge, so it goes up all the way. If you want to do a flying pose, it looks down all the way, like so. It can rotate all the way around. His arms do rotate all the way around. They go in and out, barely, because they still haven't fixed the shoulder joint. Has a bicep swivel, double jointed elbows, which can only bend over 90 degrees, but that's how far it can go, which is kind of unfortunate. His wrists here do rotate all the way around. They go in and out, like so. His chest does have like a ball joint, so it could rotate all the way around. It can go side to side and forward and back. His legs kick forward, not that far, kick back a little bit. They go in and out, barely. These joints are terrible. It has an upper thigh swivel, double jointed knees, and his feet bend down and up and have a ankle rocker. Alright, so getting a closer look at Captain America here. Starting off, same thing, kind of like Iron Man, but it looks more like dirt effect. Very less scuffing. The dirt effect looks alright. It would have been nice if he had tears in the suit. That would be nice, like some holes from Iron Man's repulsors. That would be nice, but they didn't include that. And like the Iron Man figure, if you look at it from behind, it just looks exactly like the regular Captain America Civil War figure. So where they added the dirt marks, I guess you could say, are the head, the torso, the abdomen, and I think a little on the leg. I don't know if you could see that. It's a little faint. But pretty much basic figure. Same thing with Iron Man. Ball jointed head with a hinge. Goes up and down. Rotates all the way around. Goes in and out. Bicep swivel. Double jointed elbows. Wrists do rotate all the way around. They go down and up. Ab crunch, which is okay. Has a waist swivel. Legs kick forward, back, in and out. Upper thigh swivel. Double jointed knees. Boot rotation. Feet can point down and up. And has an ankle pivot with peg holes at the bottom. So pretty basic Captain America figure. They should really change their suit next year or whenever there's another Avengers Infinity War. They should change that suit because I'm tired of seeing this toy rehashed into this. It's just lazy of Hasbro, and it doesn't really look that special. Alright, so last but not least is Spider-Man. Alright, so getting a closer look at Spider-Man here, bringing it up to the camera, starting off with the head sculpt here. I just love how perfectly they captured the head sculpt here. It's very nice and rounded, and I like what they did with the eyes because it's really cool and it's really sculpted. You can see right there those fine lines. And the white in the eyes, it's painted perfectly. There's no like paint splotches or anything around there. And yeah. One thing that I think is fine for me and other collectors have complained about is the webbing here. It's actually indented in. It's not raised, but I think in the movie it's not even raised. It's just painted on there, and I think it looks fine on this figure. Since this is not the official movie accurate costume, because I heard from other reviewers as well that they based this off a concept, it looks pretty damn close. It's just that the spider logo is a little bit weird. but that's okay. Alright, going around here to the back, looking at the back here, you can see the blue that they use throughout all the figure. It's not textured, it's this kind of smooth plastic right here. It's not, there's no texturing to it. Even on the red area, it's smooth all around, and I kind of like that. You can see right there. Really like the black that they used. It's actually not sculpted here, which is kind of weird. You could see. Oh wow, I just noticed that. I don't know if there's... Oh, that's weird. Let me just focus here. If you could see that, there's like... These lines don't even match for some reason. The webbing's kind of weird over here. I don't know what happened over here. Going down to his abdomen area. Pretty basic. Now this Spider-Man has sculpted web shooters, which is pretty cool. And I don't know if you could see it on the belt. It has web shooter cartridges. It's really neat. Going down here to the... let's see. Come on, focus. Don't you fail. Okay, there we go. Alright, so going down here to the boots area. Same thing. Really nice. Nicely indented webbing. You can see the heel of the foot, it's painted black, and on the bottom you got peg holes right there. And now this Spider-Man, it's not a clean looking Spider-Man, it's kind of weathered right here. If you could see on the hand here, it's a little bit weathered, so it's not a clean looking Spider-Man. So this Spider-Man that we got here, it looks like it has been through battle, which is pretty cool looking effect, I guess you could say. And yeah, for his articulation here, his head does rotate all the way up and point down. Has a ball joint right there, so has a ball hinge right there. His arms do rotate all the way around. They go in and out. It has a butterfly joint right here. So if you want, you could put his arms all the way back like so. Really nice butterfly joint. Has a bicep swivel, my bad. Has double jointed elbows. Wrists do rotate all the way around. And if you want him to do the Spider-Man web shooting action, you can. It's just a specific point that you need to put it. Oh, never mind. You can put it in the whipping action any way you want. So you could do that, or you could do this. He has a ab crunch, which can bend all the way forward. Looks kind of weird with this hump right here. Bends all the way back. I like how they sculpted in the webbing here all the way up, but they kind of missed the black spot right there. Almost all the way up, but that's a pretty far crunch right there. He has a waist swivel, which rotates all the way around. Now his legs here are kind of interesting. I never seen these joints before, but you can actually rotate the leg like so at the joint right here. And it can kick forward really far and back not that much because his butt's in the way. He has a in and out rotation, and for these splits, not that great, but you could probably get him into a... Nope, you can't. Kind of unfortunate there with the legs. He has a upper thigh swivel right here. He has double jointed knees, fully bended, which is great. His feet point down all the way and up all the way, and has an ankle rocker, which can go all the way around, which is great. Alright, so here's Spider-Man holding the shield next to his fellow Avengers. Now you can see how I have Ant-Man or Giant-Man in a weird position because he doesn't have his arm. And he just toppled everyone down. Oh, Giant-Man. Alright, so in conclusion, if you really want this 3-pack, go ahead. I think it's worth it. I only wanted it for the Robert Downey Jr. head sculpt and the Spider-Man figure. Really didn't care about Captain America over here. But as for a 3-pack, it's good. If you missed out on the Iron Man Mark 46 or the Civil War Captain America right here, the individual figures that they sell, I mean, by all means, go get it. Oh yeah, that is it, guys. Hope you guys like it. Be sure to rate, comment, subscribe, and that is it, guys. Tour Viewer signing out, or Arolf Mora. Keep forgetting peace.